Hi, my name's Paul Grogan, and in this gaming rules video I'm going to be unboxing some of my KeyForge decks, which arrived this morning, and I just thought quickly that I would do a very quick video of me unboxing them. Now, I've got a tournament coming up this weekend. It's a sealed deck tournament, so I'm going to save one of these for the tournament. So I'm going to save this one, so this one is not going to be opened, but I'm going to open these three. So let's switch over to the overhead camera and let's open the first one now and see what we get. So yeah, live on air, even though it's not live because I'm actually recording this, and let's see what we've got. Right, so we have Nix Dregg, the obsolete library braggart. Right, okay, which is Brobnar, Untamed and Dis. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got. If I can get in. There is a way of getting in these. I just keep biting my nails, which means that makes it harder for me to actually get in them. There's a definite way of getting in. So, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that card away. The Archon card can go over here. Let's just have a look at some of the things that we've got. So, right, the Untamed portion. So, yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of these cards before. So I've got two Hungry Witches. Niffle-Ape, Mighty Tiger, that's a rare. So when you play it, deals 4 damage to an enemy creature. Oh, okay, that's quite nice. Dust Pixie is pretty cool. You get 2 amber when you play it. Okay, yeah, destroy each damaged creature. Right, so I've got 2 cards that sort of clear the board. Full Moon is really good. I've seen that used very effectively, especially if you can archive Untamed cards away. Your opponent can't fight, your opponent can't fight. Destroy all scientists. That's a very specific card because there's very few scientists in the game. And I did play one deck where it had scientists in as well, so that card's not great. I need to be careful, see what I've got. And right, okay, so Dis. Now, some Dis cards tend to be very powerful. Flame Wreath, what does that do? Gains +2 power and hazardous 2. Okay, not seen that one before. Tentacus is pretty nasty, especially if your opponent's playing artifacts. If they're not, it's not a very good card. What else have we got? Schooler. All right, okay, yeah, 2 of those. They steal. That steals. Ember Imp is a tricky one. Your opponent can't play more than 2 cards in the next turn. Library of the Damned. 2 of them. Right, so what you can do is you can use an action to archive cards, and if you archive all your Untamed cards away, then you can bring them back and play them with the Full Moon to get lots of amber. Return each creature to its owner's hand. Right, so that's another board clear. Now that's a nasty one. Control the Weak. Your opponent, you choose a house and your opponent must play that house next turn. 2 of those, and it combos with another card, which means you choose a house and they can't play the house, which shuts them down for a turn. Right, so what have we got left? We've got Brobnar. I'm not too keen on Brobnar. It's my least favourite house. It's just basically big fighty creatures. And I like ones that do more tricks. Ooh, Caliphie Dragon. Now that's a rare. Cannot be played unless you have 7 or more. Wow. Okay. So that's not going to see much play. But then when it fights and reaps, gains 5 and deals damage to a creature. Okay. Yeah, interested. Bumsy is nice. Your opponent loses 1. Gauntlet of Command is nice. Stunning Things is always nice. Look for Brobnars. Coward's End, destroy each undamaged creature. Right, that's interesting. So I've got destroy each undamaged creature. And in the... what have we got? Yeah, so we've got 2 Save the Pact, which is destroy each damaged creature. So I've got 3 board wipes in here. And I've got the one that returns them all to my hand. Right, so that is... Nix Dregg, the obsolete library braggart. Right, so that's deck number 1. Let's put that over here. Right, deck number 2. Let's see if I can get this opened a bit easier. Okay, so let's try again. Let's try doing it a different way this time. No, let's go back to the original way, but this time it's worked. Yes, we're in. Right, okay, so we have the Void that pokes time. Lols. This is Dis, Shadows and Untamed. Right, okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh no, hang on a minute, that's the Archon card. There we go, right. Did I Yeah, okay. Right, so we have, let's look at Dis. So we've got Control the Weak again. Hang on, what's that doing there? That shouldn't be there. That should be there. Right, so Control the Weak. Tolas, what's this? Each time a creature is destroyed, its opponent gains one. Okay. Toxin, yeah, that's quite nasty. Forces your opponent to discard cards when you reap. It's 10 Tentacus. Succubus is nice. Reduces the number of cards that your opponent can draw. Ooh, Dust Imp's quite nice. When it's destroyed, gain 2. That's really nice. Oh, is it a rare? No, it's an uncommon. Or is it a common? That's a common card. Another Library of the Damned. Lash of Broken Dreams. That's nice. Mind Barb is nice. Fear is nice. 2 Fears. And another Control the Weak. Is that the same Control the Weak? Nope, got 2 Control the Weaks. Right, okay, so Untamed again. I'm not sure about Untamed. I quite like it, but I just prefer the other ones. So, Witch of the Eye, 3 Niflapes. Murmook increases the cost of your opponent's keys. Snufflegator is nasty. So this has got Skirmish. Skirmish is an awesome ability. Basically, whenever you attack, you deal damage to them and they don't deal damage back. Very, very good card. Shota Hazri. I don't know how this works. You lose 1, and then if you do, you can forge a key at current cost. So basically, you've got to have 7 on your turn. You lose 1, and then you forge a key. But if you've got, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you're generating lots of amber somehow. Ancient Bear. Vigor, what does that do? Heals up to 3 damage from a creature. If you heal 3 damage, gain 1, as well as the 1 for playing it, okay? Another Save the Pack. Key Charge. That's a similar one. Lose 1, and then if you do, you forge your key at current cost. Right, Shadows. I like Shadows because it's fancy. Smiling Ruth. What's that? It's a rare. Elusive. Reap. If you forged a key this turn, take control of an enemy flank creature. Okay. Bit vulnerable. Noddy the Thief's quite cool. That steals. That steals. That steals. Oh, Skirmish and Poison. And when it fights, steal 1. That's a nasty card. Is that a rare? No, it's uncommon. I've got 2 of them. Bad Penny's quite cool. Keeps coming back to your hand. Oh, Subtle Maul. Action. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. You can keep doing that every time. Special Delivery. Evasion Sigil. What's that? Before a creature fights, discard the top card of its controller's deck. If the discarded card is of the active house, exhaust that creature with no effect. Okay, I mean that affects both players. So, Relentless Whispers, Miasma is nasty, and Ghostly Hand. Right, okay, so there we go. So that's the Void That Pokes Time. That's deck number 2. Final deck, let's see what we've got. We have, EU's Kuzi, the Wretched Cantina Padua. Right, okay. Good old random names, eh? Not got any rude ones, which is a shame. Right, okay, so let's get rid of that. Is that the Avatar? No, it's not. That's the Archon. Get rid of the Archon. Right, so yeah, is that an I? I think it is. Iozikuzi. Right, okay, and this is Mars, Sanctum and Untamed. So between these 3 decks, I have Brobnar, I have Untamed, I have Dis, I have Shadows, I have Mars, and I have Sanctum. So all except Logos. That's not bad. That's not a bad mix for 3 packs. So we're probably going to see some similar cards. Snufflegator again. Halakor, which is quite nice. Gives you all of the creatures Skirmish. The Giant Sloth. As an action, gain 3, but you cannot use this card unless you have discarded an Untamed card from your hand this turn. Okay, that's interesting. Not seen that one before. Dewfairy's nice. What's this? Briar Grubbling. That's a rare card. Hazardous 5. Ouch. Ancient Bear. Right, okay. So, Common Cold. Right. So, yeah, this is interesting. Is this in a Mars deck? It is. Now, this is not good. Deal 1 to each creature. You may destroy all Mars creatures. I mean, it's you may destroy all Mars creatures, which is nice because this deck has Mars creatures in them. But, yeah, that's not ideal. Exhaust up to 3 creatures. Exhausting creatures is quite good because you don't unexhaust in this game until the end of your turn. So that stops your opponent doing it. Another one. Right, okay, so Sanctum. Let's see if we've got the Horseman. Well, we've got a Knight. Staunch Knight, Sequis. It looks like we've got the Horseman. So maybe these aren't as rare as people are saying. Because everybody seems to be getting these Horseman decks. So the way that the Horsemen work is only one of them is a rare card. Okay, so the other three are a special rarity. You will never find those three in any deck. The algorithm never generates these three. But if the algorithm generates you this one, then it adds in these three. So you always get the 4 Horsemen. So there we go. I have a Horseman deck. I'm happy I've got a Horseman deck. But yeah, the double Horseman deck went for £1,600 on eBay this week, which is just insane. And I'm not sure why they're so powerful, but they are, apparently. I don't know. We'll see. £1,600, ridiculous though. Right, what's this? Gorm of Om. Sacrifice Gorm of Om, destroy an artifact. Okay, right. Poaching creatures. Right, Mars. I quite like Mars. It takes a little bit of getting used to. Red Planet Ray Gun. Okay, nice. So it gives a creature the ability to deal damage, right? A lot of the Mars cards work based on how many Mars cards you have in your hand. So now what's that? After you play another Mars creature fully, right? Okay, yeah. John Smith. He's quite good. Swap Widget. Return a friendly Mars creature to your hand. If you do, put a Mars creature. Right, okay, yeah. Mother Gun, yeah. See, I've seen this in a lot of decks. It is a common card. You basically reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand and deal that much damage to a creature. Soft Landing's nice, make things come into play ready. And steal 1 for each friendly ready Mars. Right, okay, so there we go. So that is Ayuzukuzi, the Wretched Cantina Padua. So they are my 3 decks that I've just opened. I will be playing these. I might play some tonight actually, but I'll definitely be playing some over the weekend. And I'm going to save this one for the sealed deck tournament that I'm running this weekend. So, hope you found this video useful. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.